We turn now to what immigration officials are calling an administrative error. That error sent Kilmar Abreu Garcia, a protected legal resident in the United States, to a prison in El Salvador last month. Our legal contributor and Loyola Law School professor Jessica Levinson joins me now. Jessica, we don't have much time. Tell me what we know about this gentleman's legal status.
Well, we know his status was essentially withholding removal, which means that he is in this country and he is not slated for deportation because there's been a finding that he would be subject to harm in El Salvador. And so ICE apparently understood, and the government understood, that this was somebody who was not to be subject to deportation plans because of the potential harms that occur. He lives in the United States, he's married to a citizen, and he has a 5-year-old child who's a citizen. And
the White House says they won't bring him back. Do they have a legal theory or just not going to do it?
So the legal theory here is that he is in El Salvador and that the court lacks jurisdiction to make any sort of argument or order to say he needs to be taken back to this country. We talked about this before with respect to the use of the Alien Enemies Act, which is actually not the statute that the government's pointing to here, but in this question of when do federal judges lose jurisdiction. Clearly, he is in a different country, and the government is saying, legally speaking, we can't do anything anymore, or at least a court can't order anything. Of course, that the channels of diplomatic channels are still open, but that's the legal argument.
Under 30 seconds, Jessica, any recourse for him and his family?
He's brought a civil suit. He's brought a civil suit saying that his due process rights have been violated, that the government violated immigration statutes. This is a big test to see whether or not there is any recourse. If a court says no, that could obviously embolden the administration.
All right, Jessica Levinson, thank you so much, as always.